All right, and our cakes are done. You can tell I was poking them to see if they were finished, so I put like a little fork in it and accidentally went overboard on both of those. So we are going to put this poopy side down. I've got some butter here. I'm going to start off with half a stick because I don't know how much icing I'm actually going to need. So we're going to make icing using some butter. Just turn that on and get it nice and popping up. Then we're going to take our cakes here. And we're going to bam, 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 bam. Well, that just worked beautifully. It didn't. Butter's done. Heard that popping. It's cool, baby. I'm just going to rub around the edges a little bit. You the best. You almost had it for sure. So we're just going to take this here. Yeah, I did play you back. Great. It's stuck. Can't wait for the beautiful video that this is going to be for you guys. So we got to loosen it up from the edges. Maybe it's stuck there. See, now it's kind of lifting up a bit. And we'll try it again. Bam, 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 bam. Oh my God. This comes from improperly oiling it in the first place. So obviously I didn't do a very good job with that nonstick spray. Oh my God, it's falling apart. Fantastic. This is not going to be what I wanted it to be. That's all right. Mistakes happen. It's still edible. That's really what matters. I can kind of feel it stuck under here, so I'm just going to kind of... Oh my God, this is so messed up. Can you see? I'm sorry, I didn't realize you got covered up there. This was supposed to be something beautiful. It is not anymore. It was gonna be gorgeous, but you know what? This just means I get to surprise y'all with something else. We have a new something going on, and that is we're gonna now be making cake balls. Do I have white chocolate?
Ooh.
Freaking doodle. I do not have white chocolate chips. We might have enough dark chocolate to do, like some milk chocolate. See, we've got a couple of Cadbury things of milk chocolate. We've got some German stuff known as Goldshots. Fun fact, Shots means girlfriend or boyfriend in German. Hey, now you know. So, all right, we're about to nix everything that was about to happen. New plan, better plan. We're going to take this one out too. We're going to try. Sorry, something's behind me. What's behind me? I wonder. All right. So, all right, no longer going to do what I was going to do. I'm not going to tell you what it is that I was going to do because now I can just surprise you with it at another time in your life. But believe me, it was going to be gorgeous. Dagnabbit. All right, so we're going to take this one and get everything out of it. So, I'm going to take this nice big cake here that is just gorgeous, totally one piece. Get off the crumbs. And let's see, we got another one here. I'm going to take it and go through as well. And you know what? We're not going to worry about even trying to keep this one together because as you can see, we have already messed that up in the first place. So, got a little bit left still in this one. We're just going to take it out as well. We still got to make frosting. We're not out of the woods yet on that. How do you make frosting, you ask? Well, I got hiccups, dagnabbit. We got our butter here. It's mostly melted. It's not all the way melted. We're going to forgive it for that. We're still going to love it for being butter because butter is always delicious. Put it in here. And we're going to add some powdered sugar. Honestly, I don't really know how much to add. I just kind of do it with my heart here. So we're just going to add it until it looks right. Usually I try to do like a 1-to-3 or a 1-to-4 ratio. So that means I'll have like 1 part of butter to every 3 parts of sugar. And we're just going to dump that in. Craig loves this, so I know that I can't make too much buttercream frosting. He's going to eat it and love it. Get out the last of that butter. Put our little mixing hand, I don't really know what this is called, handle on it. Put it down, lock it, turn it, let's get it. Yum, 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 yum. Hiya! Ooh, not that high. And just keep going. You'll see at first it'll start to make crumbs almost with it. And it should start to form a more solid. If it doesn't, you can add more butter to it. Or you can even add a little bit of milk, which is something I'll do every once in a while too. Not a lot of milk. Not a lot of milk at all. Just a little bit. Take your milk. See? Just a little. Just enough to get it nice and wet. Now, to me, that doesn't look like enough frosting for a cake. But let's turn it off and see just a little bit. So we're going to stop it, unlock it. Looks like good frosting though, doesn't it? Shut the fridge door with our toes. Where did I just put the spoon? There it is. Thank you, Craig. Yeah, that is not nearly enough frosting, kiddos. So we're going to put some more up in here. We want it to take over the whole cake. So, where's my butter? There's my butter. We're going to take the other half of that stick and try and get it off with one hand. Yes, we can, because we can do anything. Got it. I super appreciate the help, but now it's like a principal issue. I got this butter. This butter ain't going to best me. There. Bam. Done it. What? All right. Back into the microwave with you. It only took like 30 seconds last time, and if you didn't notice, butter pops. So we're just going to put it back on for 30 seconds because I just cleaned the microwave about an hour ago, and I'm not ready for it to be dead yet. Now we know we're going to need some more powdered sugar in here. You see there's little bits of cake. I don't care that it's in there. It's all going to get mixed up at the end anyways. I'm not sweating it. We'll go ahead and put the same amount of powdered sugar we just put in, so we're going to put in the same amount of butter that we just put in. Tippy tip tap tap. We've got these that we were going to... What? Oh yeah, it's cool. No, it's fine. It'll still have like a little solid in it. It's fine. All right. Back down on the mixer. Super important. Lock it. Turn it on. Bam, bam. It's very dry. So we're going to slowly add in the butter. The butter. The butter. Since I'm enjoying doing this right now with the butter, I'll tell y'all know what one of my favorite phrases is? Debited it. Like when you ask someone, oh, how did you pay for it? I debited it. That's a fun thing to say. We're going to put in a little bit more sugar because it looks a little bit too wet right now. It's wetter than I'd like it. So we're just going to pop some of that in. It's going to get this nice, like, thicker, crummy consistency. You can kind of see that the KitchenAid here is stalling out just a little bit, and that's because it's thicker than it was a moment ago. It ain't used to it. And that's cool. That's fine. Ain't nobody sweating it. We're going to turn it off. You can see on the bottom. Hasn't quite gotten everything. Unlock it. Lift it. And we're just going to scrape right there. It's a little bit difficult for the blender to get into it, and I just want to make sure it's mixed properly. I don't know why, honestly, because I'm going to mix it all together anyways, but there we go. Just another second of that then. Down, locked, on. Bam. All right, I'm finished with it. We'll use, a lot of people don't have one of these at home, but I'm very thankful that I do now, so I'm going to use it. It's a taste tester called Craig. How is it? Yeah? All right, he approves. It tastes like icing? Perfect. Just what we wanted. And, meow. Ooh, poop. I got a big piece. I didn't mean to. We're going to put some of that back. It is good. All right. Our cake didn't work out, but again, we're going to make a very beautiful thing here. Take all the icing. Actually, what am I doing? I'm not going to mix. I was about to mix everything in this bowl. That is not what's about to happen. I'm going to take this. We're going to add it to the icing. And we're just going to use our clean hands. Please remember to wash your hands before you do anything like this. And actually, let's watch the progression of it instead of putting it in all at once and turning it on. Let's do it just like this. And we're just going to fit little handfuls in. Just like a that. Look at that. Looks like a little strawberry shortcake coming up, doesn't it? I'm sure that there's like a more elegant way to do this, kids. But this is what we're going to do right now. Again, this right here that we're using is strawberry cake, just because that's what I saw at the grocery store and that's what I decided I wanted. But you could really use whatever you wanted. Like you can use this with chocolate cake. You can use different types of icings. Last time Craig and I made a cake, actually, I used Mexican hot chocolate mix. And we made like Mexican hot chocolate cupcakes and they were really good. But they also came out of the pan properly, so they weren't going to be turned into cake balls like these bad boys are. We go. Put that in. This is a pretty good winging it session, kids, meaning that I don't really know what I'm doing. We're just kind of winging it. I don't know if I'm going to have enough chocolate to do what I want to do. I certainly didn't intend on making cake balls. But when your cake falls apart, you just got to do what you just got to do. Let's turn this up a little bit. Boom, boom, make it work, make it work. Yeah, that looks good. Put your dishes in the sink because you are a clean person. Put our sugar to the side. Now, what we need to properly melt chocolate is called a double boiler. It's where you take one pan and you put it inside of another pan because they're made that way. And you roll it together. Or not roll it together, good grief. You put water in the bottom pan, and so it heats up the top one without it actually having to touch the heat. And I've actually got, here it is, a little melted chocolate with some paraffin wax in it in here from a previous baking experience. So I'm going to open that up. We're going to assume it's still good. I don't really know the fridge life of chocolate. I know that this is it's pretty old, to be honest, but it still looks all right, so we're still going to use it. Bam! Let's see how that turns out. That's not my pan drawer. Excuse me, kids. I don't know my way around my own kitchen. So I guess what we get to do today, my loves, is going to be kind of a redneck double boiler, to be honest, because I don't actually have a double boiler. I left it at an apartment complex years ago and never got another one because I just do it the way I'm about to show you right now. So you only want to get maybe like an inch or two of water in your bottom pan. It doesn't have to be significant. See, like you can see my finger in it. It's not that deep. It's like first knuckle deep. We're going to turn on our eye. You got to light it first. And then you put some heat to it. We want this to do like a soft boil. So we're going to get it up to boiling first. And then a soft boil is also known as a simmer, if you weren't familiar. There's something on the inside here. It looks like some dust. I don't use this pan a lot. or pot a lot. Let's check on our chocolate that was in the fridge that we are unsure the age of, but we are hoping is good. Barely even melted. It gets another minute. We'll check it about halfway through. All right, so that's boiling. Put up your butter because you clean as you go. You're not an animal. And Craig, you think we should start with some Cadbury chocolate or some Gold Shots or both?
Put them both.
All right, both he says. Both would do. So we're going to take some of our Gold Shots here from the beautiful Germany. That is not a German accent. Bam! That looks good. We'll put that in there. Get our Cadbury open. Here, you're going back. On my hook. Well, maybe if I can get it on here. And we'll open up the Cadbury. Craig and I actually won this at a engagement party. And they had a game they were playing where each person, or everybody, oh, look at that, two completely different colors of chocolate. Anyways, everybody had a pair that they were. So there was like a peanut butter and a jelly. And so like one person had peanut butter on the back of their shirt and the other person had jelly, and you had to find out where your partner was without actually knowing who your partner was. And as before they started it, Craig knows I'm super competitive. And I was like, we're going to win this. And he's like, yeah, okay. And sure enough, I got a gin and he got tonic, and we figured it out within like 2 seconds. And we won it. And we got the chocolate tie. And now you get to see it right here. All right. Back into hook. Ow, that's hot. Scrape out all the chocolate. Now the reason I'm using this even though it's old is because it does have paraffin wax in it. Paraffin wax is going to help that chocolate stay really liquidy, really nice and smooth, and it helps it stick pretty well also. And so we'll just mix it in with the others. I don't have any paraffin wax here, so if it does need to be a little bit more liquidy, then we're just going to have to throw a little tad of milk in there, but you don't want to use any more milk than you need to. All right, so we're going to let that do its thing for a minute. And hold on, give me 1 second. I'm going to put this phone down. Ooh, it's black. Where did she go? What is she doing? Oh, it's back. All right. So we're going to take this, pop it up, get off all that delicious strawberry goodness. And again, it could be vanilla, it could be chocolate, it could be whatever you wanted it to be. I wanted strawberry. You want a taste test? Or you don't like strawberry?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
Thanks. Sorry. Well, I just tested it. It's good. Take all this off. Now we actually get to make the balls. I'm checking my water right over here, and it still looks pretty good. Thanks, Craig. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take some oil and spray my hands. I don't know if that's like the kosher thing to do, but it's what I always do. And I'm going to put some on this plate because that's where the balls are going to end back up. And I don't want them to stick there. So we're just going to take that. I don't have like, normally you could use like a melon baller, but ooh, that's a little liquidy. All right, new plan, better plan. We're going to kill this chocolate for a minute because we see that our balls are quite liquidy here. So instead what we're going to is we're going to put we're going to put our balls in the freezer for a little bit so that they firm up. Sorry, you guys. He's just being a booger. He was making funny faces. It's making me laugh. So take no. And keep it up. And you know what? I might let you go for this part because it is getting rather messy. And at the end, you'll see all the balls will be coming out of the fridge and they're going to be nice and firm. I'll be back then.